Welcome to Real Talk Wrestling here on Finn's Talk Extra. In case you guys didn't, I'm talking to my guys right here, Chris Koffler, El Ginger Americano, and Miami Clutch PE. I had zero time to do any of the new updates that I wanted to do. I'm still on West Coast time. It's crazy how you spend 4 or 5 days in the West Coast and you're just screwed. Like, I can't catch up with sleep. So I apologize for that, guys, up front. I wanted to get it done today. Those of you watching right now, you have no clue what I'm talking about, which is fine. I want to publicly apologize. So I'm sorry, guys. You accept?
I suppose.
I guess so.
Thank you. So this was an exciting couple weeks in wrestling. I've been away, so we weren't here last week. We didn't get to talk about AJ Lee as it happened. We didn't get to talk about Clash in Paris. And there's a couple other things that we just didn't get to talk about. So let's start with that. But first off, guys, how are we doing? How are we excited for football? It's back.
Oh, I'm always excited for football. It's a Thursday night game worth watching for once.
I'm not excited at all.
No,
Did it
died
hurt
in
you
week
to
one
watch?
for me.
Did it hurt to watch to watch Jalen Ramsey make that awesome play to secure the win or the win for the Steelers?
I was too busy hurting over the actual Dolphins game.
Yeah.
So bad.
so bad.
So bad.
Not to get into my fantasy football rankings, but I did have Daniel Jones as a top starter last week against Miami, and that's going to be a trend moving forward. Whoever plays Miami, just plug them in. Miami's going to be bad this year. So if you're watching here on Finn's Talk Extra, that is relevant to the network because we're a Miami Dolphins network and we suck. Miami Dolphins, we're the suckiest play football.
Bottom 5 team this year.
Oh, for sure. Clutch, do you agree?
I'm already reading up on the draft.
Let's go. Let's go. It's so bad. But you know what's not bad? Wrestling is it's on the downswing as far as ratings go. I jokingly put in the description in case you guys didn't read. I know you guys didn't read it. Danny Garcia joined a major heel stable on Wednesday night. So I want to let Chris know that he joined the Ruff Ryders or the Death Riders or whatever you call them.
Ruff Ryders.
So yes, Daniel. We're not going to talk about Daniel Garcia though. So if you read the description below, that was a joke to put in there. Yes, Mr. Daniel Garcia has turned heel once again. It is now a backup secondary character. I've never seen a company from 5 years ago to now literally grow nobody. Orange Cassidy is the same who he was. Adam Page is the same who he was. The Bucks have regressed. Wardlow gets brought back for 1 week, gone. What a shit show company. Sorry, Bobby.
Well, I agree with all those, but Hangman. I thought Hangman. He's been the one that actually has grown over the years.
Much better back in the day. Much better.
But you said in 5 years. In 5 years, he's grown. Maybe not so much in the last year. I don't know, but in 5 years, you're talking. Remember, that's all the way back to COVID.
He was way more over back then. But
he's grown. His character has grown.
Just because you change doesn't mean you grow. Look at Becky Lynch. Just because she's changed, she's doing some of the worst work she's ever done right now.
I wouldn't disagree.
Clutch. That was for you to say. That was for you to come in, Clutch, and go, Josh, you're an idiot.
I do disagree because I think she's doing some of the best work recently. I'm talking about very recently, not since she came back. When she first came back in the latest return, not so great. After that, it picked up, especially now.
So let me set the stage for what we're going to talk about today. We're going to talk about Jey Uso and what's going on with LA Knight and himself, and the Usos are back together. We're talking, of course, AJ Lee returning. We're going to be talking John Cena, Brock Lesnar, pretty much anything that's going on in WWE, AEW. That was all the AEW talk we're going to get today. So
that's it.
If you're here for the AEW talk, it's over. It's been over. So the first thing I want to get with is Clash. I know it's been a couple of weeks, but again, we have been on vacation, and you were there, Clutch. You were in Paris, and you were on TV, you said.
Yes.
So how was the experience? How much did you sing? And how the heck do you guys know when to sing, when to stop? Like, they'll do a chant for 5 minutes straight, and they all stop at the same time. How?
Okay, so, I mean, it was a wild weekend. I mean, I've been to other European shows, Bash in Berlin, Money in the Bank, other things. but this was probably the craziest wrestling atmosphere I felt, where it's nonstop noise all the time, to the point where I'm not worried about my voice hurting because of the singing. I'm worried about my ears after the show. And fantastic time. Underrated moments were like, because I also went to SmackDown in Lyon. By the way, I grossly underestimated the distance between Lyon and Paris. Very far, very far. And
For a
there,
dumb American like me, give me like state to state.
hmm?
Like, how far is it from like Florida to California? Like, where is it in the like if you do the states? Like, how far is it from Florida to like a different state?
It's like from Miami to North Miami to like I'm talking about like Tallahassee.
Okay. Okay. It's like a
So it's
five,
kind of
six
like that.
hour,
Yeah.
pretty far.
And I mean, yeah, where I was, the energy was crazy. I mean, the chanting, the singing. Honestly, for your question, I have no idea. I just went along for the ride. I didn't know what they were saying half the time, but it was fun.
It's
I
awesome.
was, and yes, I went back and watched all of it, and I made apparently multiple appearances on TV throughout all 3 shows. So I'll leave it at that. I will not give any more hints towards that. Um, but the loudest it was, the absolute loudest. There were 2 moments. It was the John Cena match. That was crazy.
Crazy.
And then the AJ Styles match on Raw, where they started they started the entrances, they started singing the phenomenal chants, and they did not stop until they came back from break. So it was genuinely 5 straight minutes of singing. And it was fun. It was great.
He's just as over as John Cena was. It's insane.
Mhm.
Love AJ Styles. What was your favorite match of the whole weekend? Because I know you went to the multiple shows.
To me, it had to be Cena because because of the atmosphere around it, and it was just something surreal to see because seeing his last match in Europe, it was something else, and then the crowd being behind him, appreciating him what he does, and then when this is when he started busting out all his opponent's moves, and that was really cool. Hit a Styles Clash, everybody went crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It was really fun moment. Fun fact: I might give something away here. I was sitting a few rows away from Cena's wife, and like there was a whole thing going on around there, and it was cool. Like he came by pretty close, so I think that was probably the best part of the show. Also, I'll never get tired of singing "Cult of Personality." So the entrance for CM Punk, great.
My favorite match on that entire card was the Cena match, of course, and that was his best match all run. His entire, even the Cody. I enjoy this match more than the Cody match at SummerSlam. The rest of his matches have been very underwhelming. So I think that's why these 2 stand out specifically. But man, this match in Paris was something special, and I'm glad I got to see it. And it really deflated. Chris, you brought up a good point. You texted me before the show. You're like, "Hey man, this is the card. This is the match. Why are they putting Cena here?" I'm like, "Chris, they're gonna cool off. Don't worry, bro." That main event never recovered. To me,
Yeah.
that was very underwhelming match. To me, I was not there live. Sure, Clutch had a different feeling, but wow, the Cena match took everyone's energy away. I felt like and just threw it away.
Yeah.
And I felt bad for the main event.
It should have been the main event because we all knew the crowd was going to get up for that event and they were going to be on their feet and they were going to be singing. I was not surprised at all about that.
Yeah.
So I know we like to make our champions go last always to make it feel the most important. This just felt like one of those times that we make an exception.
I agree with that. Did the crowd feel dead to you after the Cena match, Clutch? What live, like, because you're live there. Us on TV, we felt dead.
Okay, I'll say the crowd was at a 10 for Cena, and the drop off wasn't that significant to me in person. It was probably went down from a 10 to a 9.
Okay.
There was a small drop off, but it wasn't as significant.
Okay. Yeah. But either way, good show overall. That was a really good show, top to bottom. My only complaint, and we're not going to go too long because it is a 2-week-old show, is the Roman aftermath. Too long. That I paused it when the Roman and the attack was done. That went 57 minutes from the match starting to the end of the attack. That was way too long for me. I was getting extremely bored. I'm sure if I was there live, I'd be having a great time. But the whole tsunami after tsunami, it's getting to the point to me where when Braun Breaker does a spear through the barricade, or anyone does a spear through the barricade, it happens every show. So it's not special anymore. I just hope they don't burn out the tsunami where he does it every time to every opponent. And it's like, come on. But I'm sure if I was there, I'd be marking out. Like, I'm 1000% sure. So
Also, fun fact, you'll see it in the chat in a minute. I sent a video. I yeet it with Post Malone. You'll never believe it. It's true. He was there.
I know. I saw him on TV. So you were there. Okay.
Yeah, check out the video. I sent it in the group chat. It's like 20 seconds.
All right. All right. I see it. We're going to do this live here on the TV. Your guys aren't going to be able to see it. Got some pig. Oh, we got a big. Are you rich?
I just know how to time these things.
POV. Oh, there's Posty. Oh my goodness. So you were close to. Were you close to Jelly Roll too?
No, yeah, he was behind the announce table, so they would walk by like here and there because they would be in and out.
Yeeting with Posty. That's pretty cool. I like Posty. Yeah, what an experience, man. Good for you. Fun times all around. What's not fun? Well, you want let's go to AJ Lee first because she is your picture. And I wasn't able to see this live, but we all saw it coming. Funny story. Not funny, but just cool story. I was in Vegas, of course, all last week for football. We watched every game, gambled a shitload of money, and lost a lot of money. But there was one point. Remember, we're 3 hours behind. So Clutch, now I'm in the different time zone as like you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm watching this SmackDown at a casino I'm at, just randomly on with no sound. And then there's this one dude that walks by me, and I'm out of money at this point. I got to go back to the hotel to get some more money. So I'm just standing chilling with my friends. And usually there's a sport on. I can watch baseball. I can watch football. I can watch whatever. There's 1,000 TVs. SmackDown happened to be on one of them. So I'm watching it with zero sound. Just people are calling me like, yo, get out of the way, because it's busy. One dude walks by with his girlfriend, and she's like dragging him like a dog. She's like, come on, we got to go. And he's just like, but I got to know if AJ Lee returned. And I'm like, I'm watching. I already saw it, right? No sound. I'm like, she returned, bro. He goes, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, bro. She's back. He freaking is like, let's go. And gave me like the biggest fist bump ever. He's like, you're the MVP, bro. I'm like, let's go. Spreading wrestling news worldwide. I'm off the clock and I'm still spreading the news. That was a cool bonding moment. I wish his girlfriend didn't drag him off because I think we would have watched it together. Like with no sound. He was into it. So I missed it live, man. I didn't see AJ Lee return like actually live with the sound on. How was that, guys? Chris, did you see it?
I did see it, just not live.
Okay.
But I did see it. What was it? The day after. But like you said, we all knew it was coming. We could see that it was coming, but it was still super exciting to see. And I just wanted to say real quick, while we're on this subject of AJ Lee returning, I appreciate that for the show, you went with the Pepsi Phil CM Punk look today with the hair slicked back and the stubble and everything.
It's exactly what I was going for.
You did it. You pulled it off. You just needed a shirt and like some bandages around your hand, and you'd be set. And
to look like I'm high on drugs all the time,
sure.
But I'm not. I always love it when like heels or whoever just calls him out. Like you're like the most strung out freaking what do they call him? Straight edge person ever. Like, he always looks like he's something. But yeah, this is a big moment, man. Like she's back 10 years. She cut a promo on Raw. You could tell she was kind of nervous with the promo, but she got through it, which is awesome. Like I didn't criticize her at all for that. It was a great moment. Becky came out, did her whole thing. But I'm not gonna lie to you, Clutch. I'm excited she's back. I just wish it wasn't for this. We talked about it up front. I am just so over Becky Lynch at this point. I wish it was somebody else. I just wish it was somebody else, but I know it can't be somebody else. I know you're marking out, Clutch. This is probably the best moment of your life. Go ahead and talk about it.
So I agree with you, but at the same time, now we know she's back on a full-time deal, so there's plenty of time to do all of the things we want her to do. And I think it had to start with the Becky thing. There was especially like I feel like everybody in the arena when I was there at Clash, as soon as the low blow happened, started getting a feeling that we were trending in that direction. As soon as Becky came out looking like Solo Sikoa, we already knew. So yeah, you fast forward to the actual moment, and the fact that everybody knew didn't take away from it. And I will give massive props, yeah, at least in my opinion, to Seth and Becky for making themselves look like total fools to like put over how like massive the return is for AJ. And honestly, I would put it. I'm trying to think back, best women's return ever, possibly.
That's a good. Well, we'll save that for when Sasha comes back. But you're not wrong. No, seriously. Like when Sasha comes back, it's gonna be bigger. But you don't think so?
Listen, you and your Sasha returns, you guaranteed me 1 million viewers. That still hasn't happened. It's. I think that was actually the turning point where the ratings started going down.
No, the turning point was them showing Jack Perry getting choked out by CM Punk. But you're right. They did a great job, like selling the AJ Lee's back and all this. Like, I have no problem with that. I just have a problem with mixed tags in general. I think they're lame. I'm not into them. I can never get into them. It's just like, oh, Seth is getting beat up by CM Punk and he has to roll out and just tag Becky. And it's like, oh, stop the match. Time to get her in here. To me, I don't like mixed tags.
Because it's the auto tag.
Yeah.
Both sides don't have to. So you can never really get the hot tag.
No. So it kills the whole concept of it. And I'll be honest with you guys. I predicted Karrion Kross to be the 4. I knew somebody was going to come back. They already banned him from ringside early in the match. They kicked him out of the arena. Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed. Paul Heyman was already dead from Roman. So I'm like, oh, cool. Karrion Kross is coming back. Let's go. Like, I'm into this. Then I saw Marco Stunt come in. I'm like, oh, that's not Marco Stunt. God dang it. That's Becky Lynch. But honestly, there was a part of me going, oh, is that Scarlett? A part of me. Why put a hood on? Everyone knows it's a woman. Everyone knows it's a woman. She's like 5'2", 110 pounds. Everyone knew it was either Marco Stunt or a woman. There was no other option. So like, I just don't put a hood on. Just whatever. But anyway,
It could have been Tozawa.
Yeah, sure. Yep. There we go. There's
the Tozawa. You don't know.
But we have AJ Lee back for. I don't know how long she's signed for. So you're right, Clutch. She is going to have some pretty good matches. I'd like to see her versus Bayley.
I thought I saw that like it was like a legitimate re-signing.
They just said multi-year full-time run.
Yeah, so, like she's back. Not this isn't going to be like see her in 3 matches over the next 18 months and then she's gone. This is like she's back.
Is Nikki back too forever?
I thought it was a one-time thing. I thought hers was brief.
I saw the other day that they put her on the active Raw main roster on their accounts. So maybe she's back for a longer term than we thought.
I'm into it because I like Nikki. I like her character, but man, if we get another Becky Nikki match, I'm out. Like, I don't need to see what she's doing with Asuka right now with Rhea stepping in. That's a perfect role for Nikki. I know we're going off topic, but I like that. I didn't expect Rhea to be backing her up, but I guess it makes sense because Asuka's been on Rhea's ass for a long time about her not being real friends with Io. So that's just a little sidetrack of Nikki Bella. Let's go into the main topic, the biggest one, in my opinion. Jey Uso. Usos are back. You seem like they're going to go on some kind of run or whatever it may be. And then all of a sudden, on Monday night, and maybe I missed this last week, or maybe I missed Jay's character change, he's starting to act like Roman. I asked you, Chris, I said, did Jey really turn heel? And you said, yeah, he did. They hinted at it the entire show. Mm-hmm. I watched Raw today, and they kind of did. He was literally acting like Roman. And I was waiting. I knew the spear was coming because I already saw it. and then I wanted to know why he speared him. I wanted to know why. And I still don't get it. I don't understand why they're turning your biggest baby face, besides like John Cena and Cody, the top 3 merch seller probably, heel. I don't think he's turning heel. I think LA Knight is. Am I off on this? Like, could we see a situation where LA Knight's actually the bad guy here? And because I don't think the fans are going to boo Yeet Guy. There's no way. There's zero chance. Clutch, am I crazy? Or do you think they're just going to say, you know what, he's going to turn heel, even though his brother's not a heel, and they just got back together, and people want to cheer them?
I don't think he's turning heel at all. I think this is just seeing, I guess they're presenting another side of Jey that continues with the story that's been told with the bloodline since the beginning of him being the next in line to be the tribal chief. And now that he's tasted like the world title and Roman's been giving him props and everything, maybe he feels, okay, it's time for them to acknowledge me. And he dropped a line in the backstage promo with Jimmy where he's like something about when they acknowledge us, and he made sure to drop acknowledge, and then that's when Jimmy brought up, you sound like Roman right now. And I think that's the route they're going to take. I still think he's going to be more of he's still going to be a baby face. They're still going to chant for him. He's still going to yeet, but we're going to see a more serious side out of him, a more I don't know how to say it, but a more calibrated side from him, like Roman was. And we're going to get it into that way. And I don't think it's a full-blown heel turn. And if it is, it's going to be a very, very, very slow burn.
So if they are going to have him do this more aggressive side, how are they going to, because the fans are still going to want to yeet, and it's not going to go at all with his new character if that's kind of the corner that he's turning. So, he's going to come out and be all like slow and methodical and serious, and everyone's in the crowd's going to be trying to yeet and everything, and it's not going to mesh at all. So how are they going to deal with that now?
Hold on. Let me help you. Yes. Right? Yes. But what happened when he turned heel? No. They can easily come up with some kind of hand gesture
they
of
just go with the no yeet.
Yeah. It's possible.
It seems like it's still so much at its height right now that everyone still wants to do it. So I don't know. It'll be interesting to see, though.
I'm just telling y'all, I've been calling for LA Knight heel turn for the longest time. He is dull as a freaking butter knife at Ben's Family Restaurant at this point. I do not. He is to me. LA Knight is freaking boring, man. And he's much better. You can tell he's stumbling through his words because he's trying to memorize these stupid babyface promos. He is so much better as a heel. He always has been. He always will be. I could easily see him, the one being upset and then going crazy and yada, yada, yada. I don't know. I just can't imagine a world where they already turn Jey Uso heel. How many heels do they have on Raw? They have Seth, the biggest heel on Raw.
No, his faction.
Rusev, who's boring.
By the way, that match very good. Rusev and Sheamus.
Oh yeah. Oh, with Sheamus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That match was great. I told Chris, I'm like, this is my fast forward match. No, it wasn't. No, it was not. No, it was not.
I told you don't skip that one.
That was a great match. I got the heads up on that one. So full disclosure, I didn't watch Clash live because I had a fantasy football draft that day, whatever, that whole damn weekend. So I watched it the day after, and somebody told me, I think it was you, said that match was very good. Don't skip it.
Yes. Yeah, I told you that's not a skippable one. We thought when we saw it on the card, probably going to be a skippable match, but it definitely was not.
No. And I like what they're doing with him now and Penta. By the way, Penta has cooled off. Unfortunately, man, they need to put him in a tag team with his brother. Does Rey Fenix still work there? Does he still work there? I haven't seen him in years.
He's on Sunday Night Heat.
He's on Speed?
He's on Sunday Night Heat.
By the way, I've always liked Penta over Rey Fenix. I know that was the not cool take back in AEW. Penta was always cooler. And we're seeing that now on TV. But yeah, man, I'm just not into Jey Uso turning heel because I can't think. But I just named them all: Seth Rollins and Rusev. Who else are heels on Raw? They need heels. I can't
I
think
mean,
of
yeah,
anyone
they just
else.
had a fatal four-way where they had to put 3 baby faces in there instead of doing the classic 2 and 2
Yeah.
because they don't have that heel power. I mean, Dom.
Yeah.
I'm starting babyface soon, man. Don't you think?
I mean, the crowds are like chanting for him. I still can't see how character-wise he can be a baby face because he just looks like a piece of crap. And
Yeah.
like I don't know how you do that, but
Eddie
we'll see.
looked like Eddie looked like that. And Eddie was a massive, not like Dom, you know what I mean? Like with the cow print and all that stuff. I get it. But Eddie was a great baby face and a great heel. I just think that we've seen Dominic as a baby face, and we're going to picture him as the little kid carrying his dad down as a piggyback ride and him smiling like an idiot. We didn't see him as a good baby face. We saw him as a kid baby face. So maybe if he can take what Eddie did and, other people he looks up to, like a cheating, like a baby face that they can laugh with, like with Eddie. Every time Eddie cheated, we all laughed with him. We all thought it was great. That's our guy, right? He lied, cheats, steals. I could easily see Dominic being the same character or similar. When is that AAA match?
It's tonight. I'm not tonight. Sorry, I'm thinking European time. It's tomorrow. After SmackDown, I think.
I can't wait till that gets over with because, and it not only because I want him to drop the title. I think the AJ Styles should have won that title. I really do think that. I think he should have taken it on SmackDown, but they want him to be the champion going into that pay-per-view, I think, or that event. So be that as it may. So, I mean, I think we just burnt through all of our topics too quick. All of them.
Yeah.
Does that mean we have to? Nope. No, we did not.
What else you got?
Well, Chris, let me tell you what we got. Let me tell you what we got. Saudi Mania. It's happening. The first time. Well, no, I think it was in Canada one time. But WrestleMania, it's not going to London. Like John Cena said it was going to happen. Remember that random time Cena just showed up in London?
I was there.
We're going to get a WrestleMania here. You were there.
Yep.
Didn't happen. No WrestleMania in Paris, no WrestleMania in anywhere, but we're going to go to Saudi Arabia. That they have WrestleCons. They have other promotions that go to WrestleMania, like to the cities. In Las Vegas, you'll have TNA, AAA, you'll have everybody there. Any small promotion you could think of. They have podcasts like, oh, meet Colt Cabana. Oh, do this. Like they have things. This is going to be bad for the business, for the indie people, for the WrestleCons, for those smaller events, because you think they're all going to go to Saudi Arabia?
No.
I don't think any of them are. This is impacting wrestling.
I was about to say, that's a whole side of it I didn't even think about. That, yeah, all these people, that's where they get some extra exposure because they know there's going to be a ton of wrestling fans in town, whether they're going to WrestleMania or just to be around there for the atmosphere. Yeah, that's their annual time to get some extra exposure to their own promotions or individual wrestlers. That, yeah, they're going to miss out on that in 2027 because it's not next year, it's the year after.
2027. So I don't know, Clutch. How do you feel about that, man? I feel like that's bad for the business. It's good for WWE because they're making a bunch of money, but it's bad for the business as a whole. How do you feel about that?
In terms of like, because yes, you see every year other promotions piggyback off WrestleMania, get their exposure, like you said, and you got to feel for them because that's probably their best opportunity to get noticed. Because I think during that weekend, and I think also SummerSlam, they have WWE tryouts, so and that could also benefit indie guys and girls. But in terms of like just the event itself, like I am very worried about having an overload of old men on my TV because I think that's what they want. And I think this is the WrestleMania where we're probably going to see The Rock wrestle for the last time. And yeah, but I saw like they're mentioning all the names like Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, not Triple H, sorry. But you know what I mean. And it's just we saw what that looked like with the Brothers of Destruction against the X match with Goldberg against Taker. Please.
Chris Jericho versus Shawn Michaels in our future. WrestleMania, whatever that is. Oh my
We're finally
God.
gonna get Shawn Michaels versus AJ Styles.
Yeah, right. AJ, I think AJ might be retired by then.
Yeah, he might.
I don't think Dwayne's gonna wrestle again. I don't need to comment on his weight loss. We all saw it. I think he looks fine. People are freaking out about it. Like he finally looks like a normal 50-year-old rather than some steroid jacked up. Like, come on, bro, you're 50 years old. Like, what are we doing? Can't be good for your heart. Ask Triple H. Unfortunately, I wish he could still be active to wrestle. That'd be cool once in a while. But I don't think The Rock's gonna wrestle again ever again. I don't think he's ever. I mean, it'd be nice to see to wrap up some stories. I just don't think he's gonna do it again, man. Like, do you really think he's gonna be there for Saudi Arabia? Like those, I don't think he wants to do that. He didn't even want to do it when it was in Las Vegas.
Plenty of time to get ready for it. If the paycheck isn't big enough.
I was gonna say that if the money's good enough, I think he might wrestle one more. They might finally have that Roman match.
He's on the board, man. Like he doesn't need Saudi Arabia money. But I understand his point. It could easily happen. We could easily see Kurt Angle come back. Like I don't know. Like
all the legends from the 90s and early to mid 2000s are going to be there.
Ric Flair, one last match.
There you go. Let's get him in there for one more.
They might just cast people. Hey, we want Ultimate Warrior. Well, he's dead. Well, get a blonde haired Jack guy.
They'll probably ask for Hulk Hogan.
Yep, Hogan and Warrior. We want Macho. Fatal 4-way match. Roddy Piper, Hogan, Macho Man, Sergeant Slaughter. All of them. Okay. I don't know how Eddie Gray. Oh yeah. Yes. Look, I think it's gonna be like, I don't know how to say it without being a dick. Sorry, Bobby. It's gonna be a fine show. WrestleManias are always decent, whatever it is. But I think that it's going to again be very mid. Like you're right, Clutch. They're going to want legends. They're going to want all that stuff. Who are the celebrities going to be? Celebrities from over there that we don't know? That's fine. I don't mind that. But like, who's going to willingly travel over there for WrestleMania that we would normally not see at a WrestleMania? Because let's be honest, stars are all about WrestleMania. Jelly Roll, Post Malone. Look at all the stars they're getting just for regular shows. Who's going to want to fly over there? And who's to say they don't change it? They were supposed to be in New Orleans this year. They said, screw that. We're going back to Vegas. Who's saying that this is final? That's the one thing I've learned about WWE lately. They can say one thing and do another. WrestlePalooza didn't even exist. They said, F it. We're going to put one on. They've been doing whatever they wanted lately.
John Cena's final match. They moved the venue.
They did.
It was supposed to be Boston. Now it's in DC.
On a Saturday night main event. I don't mind the network television. I don't mind that at all. Who's the last person? Do we have an idea yet?
Nope.
We don't know yet. I don't know that we'll know until it happens, though. Because I feel like that would be something worth keeping under wraps. Because don't you think that would add to the appeal of who is the last match? Whereas if you know it, it might turn some people away. So I hope they keep it under wraps and you have to watch the match to see.
Jinder Mahal?
I don't know. If I run into him at Wawa again, I'll ask him.
Did you see him and the three-man band were together? I saw that on Twitter today.
Oh yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, Heath and Jinder, they were all together. That was pretty cool. I miss those guys. Yeah, man, I'm in. Yeah, Saturday night main event, Washington D.C. Could be anyone. Could be an up and comer. Bobby thinks it's going to be Dominic Mysterio. That's who he wants. I'm curious to see how that could possibly work. Does Cena go out on his back, or does he win like Sting? That's the question. Does he go out getting pinned, or does he get the win? That's the biggest question on my mind. And I guess it depends if it's for a title or not, or who the person is.
I know your early prediction when we talked about this way back when was The Rock, but we don't know. I don't know. Considering, he looks very different now. He's gone through that Batista transformation.
Mm-hmm. I just don't see him putting on all that muscle and weight again for a match with John Cena.
Not in this short amount of time.
It would make sense though, storyline wise, but everything The Rock does storyline wise doesn't make sense. None of it. He screwed everything up 2 years in a row.
Yeah.
If it's Cody again, I'm gonna be so annoyed. The The third match, the rubber match. Yeah. What if it is Cody? Would you guys be disappointed?
I think we already saw what there is to see. We saw heel Cena against Cody, and then we saw that babyface versus babyface thing. Unless you want to go with heel Cody.
We didn't see it. We didn't see it.
Nope.
I don't know. Could be anyone. Could be Edge. Right? Bring back it. Tony Khan's a big fan. Yeah, Edge, go over there and wrestle. Go over there and wrestle. Just kidding. I wish. What if it was freaking MJF? Would people even know who that is? If MJF just came out in WWE television? It can't be him.
The casuals wouldn't know who that is. No. But no, there's no chance it would be him. For the final match?
That's a good question. I'm sorry, Chris. I don't want to forget this. AJ Lee, she was gone for legit 10 years. We didn't talk about this. How many people don't even know who she is? I equate this to when I was watching wrestling and like when Ric Flair returned to WCW. When he returned to WCW. When I was watching WCW, Ric Flair wasn't there. I didn't know anything about Ric Flair. I was a child. There was no internet. We just watched Nitro. When Ric Flair came back, I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? Sorry, Bobby. Who is this guy? Obviously, I didn't know he was the greatest wrestler of all time. I didn't know much about the Horsemen. And I don't want to compare Ric Flair to AJ freaking Lee. She's just a women's wrestler.
Yeah, but you're saying, a really big name.
Yeah, I wonder how many people are like, who is this person? Who is this? But we live in an era now where everything's streaming. You can go back and watch.
Mm-hmm.
There was rumors to find out who she was. How many people do you think still don't know who she is?
I'm sure there's a decent portion of people out there that don't know. But like you said, there's a lot more resources now. You find out about these things ahead of time. And so probably people who didn't know who she was had time to go look her up and see exactly who she was. Yeah. But I mean, people that are watching now also because of her link to CM Punk, I'm sure she's not completely in the dark to the casual fan.
Yeah, in her promo on Raw, she alluded to it that you probably don't know. Some of you might not even know who I am, and she said, "I'm your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler," and like she kind of like alluded to that, like, "Hey, yeah, you might not know me, but you will," kind of thing.
Yep.
What if his last match is Kevin Owens?
That would be amazing. I don't think the timeline fits.
Yeah,
but that would be amazing.
I would be down for that.
I would absolutely love that. Oh, last thing. Then we're gonna get out of here. I promise. We're just dragging, but I just haven't talked to you guys in 2 weeks, and I want to get your opinion. They booed the hell out of Sami Zayn, didn't they?
They did.
What the hell? Are people getting sour on your boy Sami Zayn, Chris? What the hell's going on?
I don't know. What is happening right now?
I think it's just because it was John Cena, and he interrupted John Cena. And it was the whole thing when, again, I don't know, because at other times when you have something similar happen, they just cheer both of them and we're good. So interesting. Is the real test is going to see when he comes out next time by himself, what's going to happen.
I think people are going to cheer him. People cheer. You're right, Clutch. People cheer everybody. Seth Rollins comes out. Oh, right. Everybody. Doesn't matter who it is. So I thought it was really odd they just booed the hell out of Sammy. I'm like, poor guy. Like, he finally got a title again. They're making him relevant. He's getting booed. That was a bad spot for him to be, but I guess he wanted to wrestle John, so it makes sense for me. I liked it. Did you watch the match, Christopher?
I have not watched that match yet. It's on the list. I tried to watch it, but then I realized, again, like I told you before the show, I don't have cable right now. So I need to go back and watch that one. It's on the list.
You know, what would MJF call you right now? A poor.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it sucks, bro. I know. Trust me. I freaking know. Speaking of that, we're going to leave with this because I am pissed off now. Friday night, Brazil. Did you watch that game, Clutch? The Brazil game.
Brazil.
It was the Chiefs. Yeah, there was the Chiefs and the.
Yeah.
Did you
Chiefs
watch
and
it?
Chargers. Yep.
Did you watch it? All right.
Yep.
You know how many casinos I went to in Las Vegas, Nevada to try to find this game? You know how many people told me, "Oh, we don't have YouTube.
You don't have a free app?"
Big casinos.
Pull up the web browser.
Yeah, it wasn't on YouTube TV like last year.
That's what we tried to explain to these idiots.
Yeah, we're like, it's YouTube. Because at first I was like, oh, I'm gonna miss out on it. I don't have YouTube TV this year, whatever. And then I was like, oh no, wait. It says YouTube, like literally free for everybody to watch.
Yeah. No sports book had it on. The people were betting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and thousands of dollars on this. Couldn't find it anywhere in Las Vegas where there's 1,000 TVs per square foot. The only place we found it was some shady bar that sucked, and it was the most packed bar on Vegas that day. And they were streaming YouTube with the little Amazon sticks on every TV, and they were the only place in town. I promise you, the entire city of Las Vegas can suck it. And I blame this on the NFL, and I blame this on streaming, and I blame it on all you fucking millennial Gen Z motherfuckers. I'm sorry, Bobby. I shouldn't have to go to this app to watch this game, this app to watch that game, and this goes into wrestling too. I shouldn't have to watch USA Network for SmackDown, Netflix for Raw, Peacock for NXT, ESPN for PLEs. I'm over it, man. I'm over it. Get it back on cable, like the way God intended it to be, on cable.
That's what God intended. Cable TV to be the supreme ruler.
It's
of
ridiculous.
television.
I got to walk through like 1,000 casinos just to watch one football game that I put money on.
Oh, I agree with you. That was just a funny way of putting it.
Yeah, it is. But we're gonna leave you with that. Clutch, you want to have any outbursts?
Not really, but it's the beginning of the end for the Dolphins, because did you see the Adam Schefter just posted?
No.
And we are at the players only meeting phase of the downfall right now. And it was
already.
Week 1.
After week 1
already.
Players only.
I love
meetings.
it. I love it.
Wow.
What about any outbursts from you, Chris?
My only outburst is that Clutch will not give us any other clues other than he was at the event. Not even what color shirt he was wearing, not which matches we can see him in, but I'm going to figure it out.
We have the video of where he was standing. Like, it's not hard to find him. I'm going to find him.
For one of the 3 shows, I was in different spots every time. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh, the man of mystery. Oh, you got one of them VIP lanyards. You just walk around wherever you want, huh?
He knows green shirt guy, I think. He goes to all the events over there.
There's a new guy. There's like yellow shirt guy or orange shirt guy. Do you know who I'm talking about?
That guy showed up for like one event. I've only seen that guy
3. I've seen him like 3 events.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he sits 6 seats down from green shirt guy.
Green shirt guy, yeah.
No.
Is that you, Clutch? Are you green? Are you orange?
No, because green shirt guy or yellow shirt guy sits on the TV side where you can be seen, and Clutch was on the hard cam side, so that's going to make it extra hard to find him, but we will find him.
Hey, let me ask you, because you're so rich, Clutch. Whenever they're about to do a spot in the crowd where like they throw them over, do they tell y'all ahead of time, like, all right, back up, guys, we're about to have a spot here?
You see a little bit of movement, but they don't really tell you. There was a spot by the. Do you remember when Sheamus did the white noise off the barrels? Yeah. I was on that side, and like you get the security lady that's by the barricade. She made sure to move like 10 feet away from that at that point. And there are like telltale signs of that.
Did they put signage up on the walls back there that lets you know that like you're kind of in the area where you might get hit?
No, not at all.
Okay. I always wondered if maybe they put that like, essentially like a splash zone, like, hey, you're sitting here, these barricades could move a little bit. So, be on alert. Not also, so much these days, but
I had Braun Breaker running right past me. That man is fast.
Yeah.
Massive man. Like, how's he look in real life? Is he all shredded in real life, or is that just all TV?
I thought he would be taller, but he's shredded like a motherfucker. Sorry, Bobby.
It's been a bad language show, but we're doing our best to be better every single day, and we're gonna leave you with that. No more outbursts, no more cuss words. I promise, Bobby and Bobby's mom, who's watching. Bobby's mom watches all these shows too. Just want to let everyone know that she watches every one of our shows. So
I'm apologizing to the wrong person then.
We really are. So I'm sorry, Bobby's mom. You're awesome. Bobby Melendez. I'll be live with him Saturday night on Fins Talk Network. We're on Fins Talk Extra, where the best content creators create. Catch me, Chris. I'm back into it. Monday morning streaming fantasy football. Wednesday streaming at noon, fantasy football. Friday nights now streaming IDP shows. And then, of course, tonight, Thursday, and Saturday. I'm pretty much full-time, guys. I'm a full-timer. Y'all are Roman. Y'all are Roman and stuff. I'm JD McDonough. I'm a worker. So I put in the work.
The way to put it.
Yes, but it's been a fun show, guys. Enjoyed talking to you guys. And we're gonna get on out of here with that. Well, anything else, Chris? Any outbursts? I heard you say something.
No, I did. I went on my outburst. Clutch won't give us any more clues.
I know where he is. I'll circle him for you.
Okay, good.
Yes, I will. All right, guys. Well, peace out of here. Let's go. Go Pack. Go Dolphins. Go Bucks.
Yeah, of course.
Go Bucks. You know what's the worst, by the way? My son's teacher is a Bills fan. And my son came home and said, I like the Bills.
That's awesome.